The village of Elderglen had always been a place of whispered legends and hushed fears. As the sun dipped below the horizon, its last light cast an eerie glow over the thatched rooftops, and the villagers quickly retreated indoors. Tonight, like many others, the villagers spoke of the devil's shadow, a harbinger of misfortune that had plagued their home for generations. Thomas, a young blacksmith with a heart full of courage, stood at the edge of the woods, his eyes fixed on the darkness beyond.
"I must face it for the sake of the village,"
He murmured, his breath visible in the cold night air. Though fear gripped him, determination burned brighter. Thomas approached the altar, his footsteps barely audible on the soft earth. There, he saw it, a shadow, darker than the night itself, swirling and shifting with an otherworldly energy. The shadow, an entity of malevolence and deceit, loomed before him.
"Why do you seek me, mortal?"
It whispered, its voice like the rustling of leaves. Thomas stood firm, his resolve unwavering.
"I seek to end your curse upon my village."
He declared, gripping the amulet his grandmother had given him, a charm said to ward off evil.
"Foolish boy."
The shadow hissed, its form expanding, enveloping the altar.
"You cannot defeat what is eternal."
The shadow lunged, its tendrils reaching for Thomas, but the amulet glowed with a fierce light, pushing back the darkness.
"Your power is not absolute."
Thomas shouted, his voice steady despite the fear clawing at his heart. The battle raged, light against shadow, as the forest seemed to hold its breath. Thomas emerged from the woods, weary but victorious. The shadow had been banished, at least for now. As he walked back to the village, a new hope filled the air, a promise of peace for Elderglen.
"The shadow is gone,"
he announced to the villagers, who gathered with relieved smiles. Yet, as he looked back at the forest, he knew the legends were never truly gone, only waiting to be rewritten.